Hey everyone, Couch Investor here with another video for today. Today I'm not going to talk about a specific stock, but I'm just going to talk about the whole situation right now. A lot of people have been asking, should I buy stocks right now? Should I wait? What should I do? I've bought a stock that was at $20. At its all-time high, it was at 50. I bought at 20, then went down to $9. Now it's at 10. I feel like an idiot. Should I be selling and buying again at the bottom? Etc. Now, just for an overview, the way the market has been selling drastically and dramatically in the last couple of weeks, except the couple of days we've had this week, it was one of the biggest sell-off in history, which tells you a couple of things. One, shows the market sentiment about the whole coronavirus and economic situation right now. And two, a lot of stocks will be already priced in, because normally when the market is going down, it's going down and it's taking a while before it reaches the bottom. I'm not saying we reached the bottom. I don't know. I'm not here to time the market. I'm just here to give you some information. Now, why I'm saying that some have reached or are priced in already, because, well, when a stock is losing 80% of their all-time highs of the valuation, you know there's been an excess of selling the stock. Airline stocks, for example, I'm sure most of them will survive this crisis, and the prices right now are ridiculously cheap. Cruise lines, I made a video about Carnival and Norwegian. I think this video now will come before my third part, which will be about Royal Caribbean, so go check it out. Those are not part of the stimulus plan. I just read that a couple of days ago. Stimulus plan that the government has made for, I think, $2 trillion to help small businesses, medium-sized businesses, the healthcare industry, and to send out checks to families for around $1,200, depending on how much you earn per year. Now, let's go back to the airline stocks. For example, Delta, price went down, I think 70% or something. Do you think Delta will not be here in the next 5 years? I personally do not think that Delta will be bankrupt. Yes, they just got help from the government, or they're going to get help from the government, but that's a stock that last week was ridiculously cheap. This week, price went up, I think 30%, but still, I think far from its all-time high. Obviously, their dividends, I think they're probably going to cut it, but that's mostly what you have to do in the current situation. You have to evaluate a stock like you would evaluate a business. Let's say you're in Shark Tank and you want to buy or invest in a business. You have to do exactly the same right now. We've done it with the cruise stocks. We have to evaluate the revenue stream, gross profit, their liabilities, debt, how many assets do they have, their revenue from last year, earnings from last year, all of those things. And if you come to a conclusion that for you right now the stock is at the right price, cheap, then I think you should buy it. I'm not saying it couldn't go lower, it can always go lower, but if for you in this moment it is a good price, that means that in 5 years it wouldn't really matter if you entered $3 below or $3 above. It won't really matter in the future. It's just so you know right now that you're putting your money in a good business with value that will be here in the next 5 to 10 years. What else? I've covered a lot of stocks recently, a bit before the crisis, in the crisis, so go and check it out. I don't always go into the balance sheet and everything. I think in most videos I just cover what the company is doing, if they have some innovative things, if they have some acquisition, how they did last year, their past earnings, etc. Which is what you have to do right now as well. If you want to evaluate a company, you have to know the company. My portfolio is based on stocks that I know what they're doing. You shouldn't buy stocks if you can't explain it to someone what the company is doing, because then you're just gambling, let's say. Another thing, do not try to time the market. A lot of people are saying, oh, I will buy when it's lower, I will buy at the bottom. Come on, nobody knows where's the bottom. Let's say you say, oh, you will buy the bottom. Let's say the bottom was yesterday. You will wait, you will wait, you will wait. Oh, it's a dead cat bounce. Suddenly the stock is 30% more expensive than a couple of days ago because you thought you would time the market and find the bottom. Then you buy at a 30% premium. What you know, next day stock goes down 20%. You panic. Oh, now it's certainly going to the bottom. You panic, you sell. No bottom. It goes straight back up. You buy again, you panic. And now you just lost, I think, a couple of hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars because you try to time the market and you don't go according to your playbook or rules or whatever. I personally have bought a couple of stocks during the crash. I wouldn't mind if it goes lower, because for me, in my opinion, what I bought will be here in the next 5 years. So I wouldn't care if it goes lower. If it goes lower, I would buy more. Always good to keep a good amount of cash on the side, just in case you would like to add to your position. Another important point, cost average your position. No problem with that. Let's say you buy $1,000 worth of stocks, again 1,000, again 1,000. You can do $1,000, $2,000, $500, whatever your budget is. It works for everyone. Now, like I said, there's a lot of oversold stocks right now. Hotels, airlines, entertainment business, cruise lines, all of that oversold. If they can survive, they will be here in the next 5 years. You will make, I think, a couple of thousands of dollars on your position because it's oversold. People are panicking. The prices, in my opinion, are mostly priced in because, well, everyone sold what they can sell. I think so. So my advice for you is a couple of points. One, do not panic. Do not try to time the market. If you want to buy a stock, evaluate it like it's a business. If you want me to evaluate one stock or a couple of stocks, put it down in the comments below. I'll for sure look at it. If it's interesting enough, I'll make a video about it, so it will help a lot of people. And try to look at this in a positive way, because in the future, in 1 year, we won't even be talking about this anymore. In 1 year, hopefully, Corona will not be here anymore. So whatever you do now or in the next month or so, it won't really affect your portfolio that much in the short term. In the long term, it could affect your portfolio, hopefully in a positive way. Now, do not think too much about, oh, the $2 trillion stimulus package is going to save the economy. Nothing is going to save the economy besides opening businesses again, letting people out of their houses, which will only happen if we get this situation under control. That's mostly what I wanted to tell you about the question, should we be buying or should we be waiting? I'm buying, but I'm also waiting on a couple of other stocks. So it's up to you. If you have questions, leave it down below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This will be all for today. Go watch the videos. I think will be here or here. And yeah, see you all in the next video, which will be about Royal Caribbean, part 3 of the cruises. See you there. Bye bye.